Developing now, just a wild story still unfolding in Hartford. A shooting during a funeral service in the city, forcing dozens to run for safety. And now 2 people are hospitalized. NBC Connecticut's David Horowitz joins us live in Hartford with the new developments. David?
That's right, Kevin. Yeah, right across the street from where we are now is the Gospel Lighthouse Church, and that's where they were coming today, family members, community members, to mourn the passing of what community members refer to as Mother Green. And instead of being able to get that closure that they were looking for, instead they were met with gunfire and violence.
To come up in a place where people feel safe at, and to cause harm among so many lives.
Curtis Thomas was on his way to the Gospel Lighthouse Church for a funeral service before getting a call that he needed to turn around and not come in.
I was expecting, an outburst of yelling, of screaming, just the ordinary.
But according to Lieutenant Aaron Boisford with the Harford Police Department, it was much worse than that. Multiple 911 calls came in just after 10 a.m. on Friday for reports of shots being fired at the church at 2003 Main Street in Hartford, and sent about 150 to 200 people running for safety.
We know that there was gunfire inside the church, multiple rounds inside. There's some gunfire outside of the church. Multiple rounds.
Boisford says while no one was killed, 2 people are now in the hospital.
While on scene, a female arrived at an area hospital suffering from what is described as a non-life-threatening graze-type injury, most likely from a gunshot wound. About half an hour later, a male showed up with a stab wound.
He says the altercation started amongst family members who were attending the funeral for Ida Lou Green, also known as Mother Green.
This was, what we're learning, was an argument inside that turned physical, that turned into a melee, that turned violent.
There is hope that Hartford will change. Yes. Not can change, but it will change.
And police have not yet released the names of any suspects that they may have. They did say they have recovered 2 firearms in the process. As for a motive of to why this violence broke out, that's still yet to be clear. As we learn more, we'll be sure to share that with you. In Hartford, David Horowitz, NBC Connecticut News. Kevin, back over to you.
What a tragic story, David. Thanks.